Alright guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube platform. I'm your host, JD. Let me make sure I'm using the correct stream. Yes, because I'm upstairs in the other studio. So I don't have all the setups ready and running. But we have some potential big news. So I wanted to just do something fast before I have to run out again. Yes, pretty much busy today. Yeah, so let me check to make sure it's running. All right, so we are good and ready to go. All right, so hopefully we are getting everything, the chat and all of those stuffs. Okay, they said the chat is disabled, so let me try and sort out the chat for you lovely people. Yes, I don't know why it's actually telling me that. Yes, so welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube platform. I'm your host JD. Hopefully you are hearing me well. Let me make sure Mike, all right, Mike coming through. Well, that's lovely. Yes. So we are here to talk some reggae boys and maybe some potential good news. We have to say some potential good news. All right. Yes. And we're talking about Mason Oldgate. Well, you mean Mason Greenwood? We saw a lot of news on him saying that it's possible that he is ready. He is ready to represent Jamaica. I'm going to go through a few of the articles here. Yes, but also I'm going to patch it in with some of the guys that actually performed pretty well over yesterday's sets of fixtures. Yeah, a lot of Jamaicans performed well. And as you know, this is the place that you come to get all information on the reggae boys. All right. Yes. So let me try and get the chat up and running again to see if it's working. All right, the chat is still not working for me here, but I think it should be running. People should be able to comment. All right, this video is only going to be like 30 minutes. Yeah, I don't think we need more than that. Yes. So Mason Greenwood, one of the highest potentials around world football for the last 6-7 years. Yes, had some problems in England and decided that England is not the way to go. Not maybe on his terms only, but I think a collective term, I would say. Decided that he's gonna take his talent to France, Marseille, France, around 25 to 35 million with a 50% markup. When you're gonna resell the player, you have to pay like 50% more, which was impressive, and that tells you the talent of the player. Hence why they wanted to make sure they put that marker in. And to be honest, I am hearing that he has already hit that marker, which is very impressive. All right, very impressive. So what I'm talking about, that means he already valued over the money that they wanted. They paid for him. So anything extra is going to be the profits if they should sell him. The profits between Marseille and Manchester United. I'm trying to get the thing here because I saw that a lot of people in this chat. Give me a little time, people. All right, sorry about that. It's a high-tech system, but for some reason, the setup was just not ready today. Sorry about that. We saw Sean in the house. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Mike Larry in the house. Fryneck in the house. Massive respect. Thanks for being here. All right. So, yeah. So, let me go with what we have here. Then we can talk about the players. The player itself, himself, and also what the other players did. All right, as you come in, remember to hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Thanks very much for being here. Yes, so they have stated here. I'm looking at the people's person website at this point, but it's on Sons. It's France. It's in Jamaica, and even yesterday I posted it from Macanuf. I thought I posted it even first. In that little patch where when people just started to put it out. So they said Mason Greenwood completes international swap to Jamaica. And then I continue to state here, former Manchester United player Mason Greenwood has reportedly completed the necessary paperwork to commit his international future to Jamaica. The United Academy product was sold to Olympique de Marseille in the summer and things have started very well for him under Roberto De Zerbi, which I've already stated that to you guys already. So the French club sit second in Ligue 1, and Greenwood has been in outstanding form, scoring 12 goals in the process. He has become the division's top scorer. So not just the best performer in his club, the best goal scorer in the entire league. All right, and that's why I've said at the start that he has already paid back his market value, and he's doubling it at this point. So if he should leave, Marseille have already made back their money. Remember, that's why I have to love this community, and that's why I have to pride ourselves on education, because we all said he's going to do this. All right, so he's coming in. If he should come to Jamaica, he's coming in as already the 2 times highest level footballer. All right, so people like determine that was bragging yesterday. Think your bragging rights leave if this should be the case. All right, Stets, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Colin, big up yourself. Christopher Williams, Leon Mitchell, Detonation, and Float Management with Ted Dexter, Elric in the building. Thanks for being here. It had seemed that there might be a lifeline for Greenwood's future. Aside from England, all right, wanted to play national side under Thomas Tuchel, but it appears highly unlikely a recall to the setup is on the cards after his infamous legal issue. So they are pretty much saying that the current English manager will still be under pressure not to select him. All right, not based on his talent, because it was never based off his talent. He was already one of the most talented kids in his age group, period. If not the most talented kid. And I want to say that he was the most talented kid. Because clearly this man have not played football and came straight back and go on the level of everybody. The Sakas, the Fodens, he's on the level of everybody. Let me know if you guys agree on that. Where I have a little problem with these reports, they have all stated that he will be ready for selection in June. So we have matches in March. So that's why I'm saying that I'm still going to do some additional research in-house to get the answer on this, to get the full clarity. All right, but what I would say, this is the biggest jump I've seen so far. So I want to believe that this is actually true based on how far it's spread, rather than the other times. Other times you would say see like what, 2 media houses talking about it. I think you have like 65 to 70 worldwide talking about it. So I want to say that it looks like this is actually a thing. What would stop him from representing them now? If it's completed, nothing. The additional paperwork takes like 24 hours. All right, if you complete everything. Just like when John Russell came in, he went on the plane to Mexico and got a chance to play. So that's what I'm talking about. The final clearance, when you put everything in, once it's in, it takes like 24 hours. So I think it's either an error on their part to say that he will be ready for June and not March. I want to say that has to be an error on that side, because we do have games in March and I would love to see him in March. All right, Cranky, ask Cranky, the real media. Okay, Cranky always about himself. Yeah, my goodness, man. I will not give you the credit, Cranky. You're not a real media. You're just a YouTuber. Start the other day. You understand me? So give respect to other big media places. Let we give respect to people that have done their work and stop trying to take away the credit from other people. All right? They have put out them statement. So I will live by their statements. I will do my research on top of their statements. I'm not going to take it away from them. And if they're right, they're right. And if they're wrong, they're wrong. All right? But I will get the information. Okay, sir? Oh my God. Guys, that is just Cranky. Yes. Definitely above Saka, Foden plus Greenwood is lethal. Big of yourself, Nitro. Thanks for being here. Shaquille Smith, massive respect. JD didn't, they say his mom didn't want him to. I don't, that's why I said, everyone, because this is how I'm going to work it. Because I don't know where everyone is getting their information from, just like how I had to call out Cranky and say give credit to everybody. If others said his mom had problems, I'm going to say, okay, they have their sources. I never got into that, and now is the point I'm going to try and get the final information on this kid. You understand me? Because now I think it's relevant based on how fast it's popping up and due to the fact that we need a striker. So based on, and he can play a striker, or one of the three could have played a striker, because now you'd have Damari Gray, Liam Bailey, and him. Because you don't have Mikel Antonio, Cephas looks like he has problems. Then you might have to rely on Jamal Lowe, so you would have wanted backup, and most people never wanted Andre Gray at the point, or else we have to go and look for one of the young kids like Mothersille, Whisper, Kaheim Dixon. So so certain players are not here as yet. So that's why I feel the need that I think that this is the point that I would have done. Try to get the research running. You understand me? Yes. They were wrong in some things they said, which I pointed out in my video. Okay, Cranky. Well, I hope people go and watch Cranky's video. I might have not watched his video because I literally came in straight from bringing my car. I had some problems over the last few days with my car. So I had to bring it to the place, and then I came straight back in. So I never got a chance to check anything on YouTube. And sometimes, to be honest, I like to be organic, like directly from the way I kind of context things. I want to do it that way. So sometimes if I'm going to do a subject, I don't actually look at anybody else on the subject until I'm finished. You know, because I don't want Cranky, because Cranky will tell you to look for it, look on his video, then tell you that people steals his work. So I don't know how he's so contradicting right there. You understand me? So I prefer not to do so. So then he comes and beat me. Alright? And this is not about Cranky, people. Think he has gotten enough shine off this video. This video is about Mason Greenwood, not Cranky Greenwood. Guys, smash the like button, share and subscribe. Thanks to all you lovely people being here, and we have to keep it vibesy. Let me get into some details now as it relates to the player, like what he could offer, what the problem Jamaica has, and all of those stuff, because those are the important points. All right, those are important points, because you don't want to say, oh, because he's a star player, because he's a star player, he should just be here. I have said that. I have always said that. I have always said that. 1 second. I've always said that. But now we're looking at things a little bit deeper. All right. Thanks to all you lovely people that checked in very fast. Yeah, man. Massive respect on that one. Alright, please do hit the like button so more people could get the video faster. Alright, yes. So we have Nosaj in the building. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here, big boss. We have Ty in the building. Oh, you doing, man? Jamaican family vibes, says JD. I thought you would be sleeping now. Mason Greenwood wake you up. No. If you had listened to my video earlier on, you would have known that I was busy. I said that I wouldn't be streaming. So pretty much like I wouldn't be doing my customary streams, like my 2 hours packed with everything, based on the fact that I will be busy. I only can run this one, what, 20 plus more minutes before leaving out. So that's why. And I never wanted to shortchange anybody, because you know I try to always bring my quality. Alright, Cranky Run Gone. Gmails, big up yourself, thanks for being here. Then we have Father Bling in the house, massive respect. Long time I don't catch a stream. Chelsea Kabam, how you doing, man? I have not done streams so much since the turn of the year. But we are back, and we're trying our best. But I think maybe the middle of next month I will be fully back, you know, because in the downstairs studio I'm kind of redesigning a lot of things on it, like the wall itself and the overall place. We're redesigning some things, and I wanted that to be finished, because obviously that's downstairs away from the rest of the house. But anyways, now let me talk about the problems that Jamaica has coming up. So guys, if you have watched, give Cranky number 10. Okay, well, I think, yeah, that has to be the case at this point. We have to just give Cranky a jersey and just let it be about him at this point, you know. Yes, so 23 years old at this point, very young. Would have had at least 3 World Cups solid behind his name. All right, he could go 3 World Cups, because 32, 33, he plays attacking midfielder, central forward, striker, and left and right winger. All right, so that give him the ability to fit in, slot in anywhere. And obviously, it's a combination of the Concacaf region not being the highest level. So even if he drops off in certain areas, at 30, 32, he will still be one of the best in the region if the region have not catched up. And I don't think in 12 years, nobody in the region will be on the same level as to what Europe is now. Like Europe top 6 leagues is now. Even the bottom level. I don't think in 12 years time we are going to reach that level. So I still honestly believe that we are going to, he's going to still be above CONCACAF level if he should come in. All right, yes. So what he would have to do now, I think we would have to pressure him to play the striker role more than anything else. All right, based off the fact that we just don't have any striker. All right, yes, because even with Mikel Antonio, you would have still stated that you would have tried a way to start him in the national team and give that fluctuation between the three front players that I think that I think like to roam a lot more than stay static. But because Mikel Antonio always roam just the same because he plays both wings, you know. So it was there before, but maybe you will get more fleet-footed players. That's what I would say, because Mikel Antonio is far from the most fleet-footed player. You understand me? MLS will be huge in 10 years, but I don't think MLS will be on League One level in 10 years. I think it will still be below League One level. That's what I think still. All right. Michael Sayers, big of yourself. Then may have my brother JT Vivo said, "May I show pure teeth from Messi the news JD." All right, that is good. That is good. That is good. So what he brings, what he would bring to Jamaica, because I still think that maybe because I heard them talk about June, maybe you might still have slight problems here and confirmations here and there need to be completed. But maybe the paperwork, the struggling paperwork that they wanted might got over the line. So that's why maybe they're targeting June. So because I saw every paper saying June, that's why I'm kind of leaning towards not all paperwork is actually completed. Alright, yes. JD, you disrespected me about being just a YouTuber. Go watch the video for quality journalism. Cranky, I said you're a YouTuber that just started YouTube the other day. Whether or not you're a journalist, I am saying. So you see, Cranky, I think you point I was trying to point out is to give other people respect. I never disrespected Cranky. Pull the video back and ask everybody, even the person that ate me the most, would never say I disrespected you. I said it cannot be about you. The other persons that break them stories, I would want to give them their credit. Because you came in pushing aside their stories and make it seem like they are nothing. And I'm saying I can't do that because I am reporting off their story. So that would have been what it makes me if I'm going to report off their story. Come on, Cranky man. I can talk about this on a phone call or something. All right? Yes, man. Just come on, man. Come on, man. I've never disrespected my brother. All right? So next time I put something and I read it and remember it's process it in my brain, I won't speak. Because if you're going to say I'm disrespecting you, which I know I'm not, because I show you the utmost respect, but maybe you want more. people, you just stroke Cranky's ego, all right? Because Cranky, I have shown him the most respect of all YouTubers I've ever met in Jamaica space, and he still believes that I'm being disrespectful to him, and I don't show him enough respect, and I don't support him, I don't promote him enough. That's Cranky. I have never seen this in my life. So people, can you just talk to Cranky, please? He needs some help. Jason, Nosage, please talk to Cranky. All right? Because I want to finish the show. There was no breaking story. It's the same old story. All right, Cranky. All right, Cranky, please. Please, Cranky. All right? So people, out of respect, Cranky is spazzing out. He's spiraling a little. I will just leave him alone. All right? So I'm not going to read his other comments because he's spiraling a little. It's my bald brother, so I only show him respect. All right? So I'm going to just leave him alone, let him spiral in the comment section. All right. Can you switch allegiance before all paperwork is completed? You can switch allegiance in your brain. Yeah. But you have to get released from England. Yes. Yeah. So once you get released from England and you have it in your mind that you're going to switch, automatically, you have not technically been there as yet. But you already give the okay to the other side to go and put your paper in. So people could report it after that. So once you've done your papers, you get the release from England, and you give the assurance to JFF, and they are awaiting the papers to send into FIFA and give their commitment to it as well. To complete everything, and you could start saying that yes, everything is completed from that point. I just don't know the stage that it's at, and I've never came here and told you that I know. I said I'm going to try and find out. No, I'm not crashing out. All right, JD, it's hard to please someone 100%. Yes, I have always tried to show Cranky respect, but he shows me no respect. I don't even think he respects me. You know, he thinks I'm his little son. You know, yes. JD, you and Cranky tie for the best Jamaican YouTuber. No, Cranky's not in the same ballpark as me. I have worked too long for Cranky to come on the internet for 2 weeks and be on the same level as me. That is even disrespectful. You need to credit people for their hard, actual work. Yes, you can say that he's in the line to be something what I am. But to say that he's already tied with me, that is a disrespect. I need to stop doing YouTube for Jamaica. You know? See and all, you and Cranky always a fight. Come on, man. Alright, Float Management said, Billy, I think he just saying all the reports coming out is not that accurate. But I have not came here pretending like it's all accurate. I said, based off what I've gotten, I like the amount of articles putting it out. So I will do my research overall to get it for you. And you know I'm going to get it for you. You guys fully know that. Then we have Jay Saguna in the house. Massive respect. Thanks for being here. Hope all is well. The MLS is ranked 9th and the Championship is ranked 12th. But in your heart, you think that the MLS is better than Championship? No. May know that because we watch football. Christopher Wisman said, JD, if we get Greenwood, what pieces do we need to add to the team? I think at this point, if we get Greenwood, it's good coaching because we have a number 6 now in Isaac Aiden. That I saw progressing to different levels, at least to the level of the Concacaf. To the level of the Concacaf. So for me, I would say that we need a good coach and put a good system in, and then we can look for the additional pieces. Now we can look for more central, more 8s than anything else because we have wingers, we would have had strikers, we would have had centre backs, we would have had full backs. Obviously, we can always up the quality, but based on where we are, which is in the CONCACAF region, I think we have already gotten qualities that can compare with everyone else on the same bar. So we have to just need the coach to have the right system to get the most out of these players. And then we try tweak it a little to get up to the standard of the United States. So we try tweak the pool to get the best players to patch in the pool so we can consistently grow. Because putting 11 players, we might not get the right result. So we have to put a system in with the players that we have. We have quality players. Look, goalkeeper, Blake, one of the best goalkeepers in the region, if not the best. Then we have 2 young keepers coming through. The pool here, one coming in from England, so we can say that he has good potential right there. So we have 2 goalkeepers, one old and one young. Centre backs, we have Ethan Pinnock, one of the best centre backs in world football, pretty much. And then now we have a lot of young centre backs that have good future. Latibo here, Deshaun Bernard, then we saw Oldgate came in. Those are younger players, not Oldgate, but Deshaun Bernard and Latibo here, younger players to grow in that role. Full backs, left and right back. Left back, more we would say that we don't have so much pieces in depth. But Greg Lee outplayed Amari Bell yesterday. on their matchup yesterday. We want to talk about that as well. All right. So Greg Lee is still holding his own. Amari Bell is there. All right. And we still have some young kids that can play left back, both in Jamaica and outside Jamaica. Right back, I think right back has the most options. A lot England right backs, American right backs, Jamaican right backs. So we have a lot of right backs, and we still have the older right backs that was in and around the team over the last 10 years. Then you go in midfield now, and then you can say the 6 Aiden would have need some support there. But you have John Russell, Daniel Johnson, Bobby Reed, Tariq McGee, KC Palmer. KC Palmer is injured, should be back within a 3-week range. Yeah. So we have a lot of midfielders, but not natural centrals. So I would say number 8, we don't have so much number 8. We have a number 6 that is seriously good, and we have hybrid players. So people that can fluctuate between 6 and 10. Between 6 and 10, and not natural 8s. Alright? Yes. So I would say 8s would be the ones that we are trying to target. Let me know if you guys agree. 8s would be the one that everyone should be trying to target. Alright? Alright, JD, you know easy. Happy New Year. How you doing, man? Massive respect. Thanks for being here. Yeah, man, all love between me and Cranky. Me and Cranky not have no problem. Cranky, ooh. No, Cranky, no, people watch Cranky, man. Before the game said, Imaxit, blessings. Why not have the debate? It seems like one afraid of and one. No, it's because I'm just different. I'm on a different timing, and I don't see the need to have a debate with Cranky anymore. You know, Cranky doing his thing, and I'm doing my thing. If we clash on a topic, we clash on a topic. You know, the debate just seems like people just want to just war for no reason. I am Kendrick Lamar at this point, which Kendrick Lamar should be the king of the beating debates. So I don't even know. Maybe my feeling might change one day and I have to smoke Cranky, but it is what it is. Friday, big of yourself said true your talk. Yes, so 8 would be the natural one, but a coach that actually have a good system that we can say, we can look at the patterns of play and say, yes, this is what they're going for. And not just some wing play, big kicking away football to Liam Bailey that is 5'9" at best. To control ball over Robinson that's 6 foot odd, built out a chisel. He can't get that, and if he goes centrally, he can't get it over Bambito because he can't outrun them. So he has no ability aside from that. So that's where we want some systems to come in. So that's what Jamaica short of some system more than anything else. Alright? Yes, some system more than anything else. In my opinion still. I don't know what you guys think, but based off all education, everything lead that Jamaica does need a damn system, some professionalism, and some standards. What I mean by some standards, not everybody that shift 4 people in the JPL should be collected to be in the national team. We are talking about a player that values close to 100 million. Within 2 months, he's at 34 million from 5 million, and he's going to go to 75 million. He's pledging to come to Jamaica. So why we need to have people for 100,000 and have one for 100 million? That little, the difference is too big, just in mathematics. We know in reality as well, but even the mathematics telling you that something is wrong. We should not have a $100 million player and a 550,000 US dollar player. It should be millions, just by just the numbers. But I know the metrics as well. So the standard should be high. Not just everybody that get popular should be here. We that need to stop. So standards going forward need to be better. And then Jamaica can clearly say that they are going for the 4th spot. Because at this point, where you guys put Jamaica, let me know where you guys put Jamaica on the conversation poll. Where you think Jamaica is. Because at this point, I have United States ahead of Jamaica. That is a fact. I think nobody can argue with that, even with the talents as well. Because if you go for Mason Greenwood, you can put Pulisic with Mason Greenwood, and he cancel out each other. And then if we go for Liam Bailey, we can go for other people and cancel out Liam Bailey. And after that is everybody. Weston McKennie, all of them top baller. Reina top baller. And we don't have anybody to match with those. So by just baller for baller, United States is better. Results, they are better. Head to head, they are better. Every single thing proves that USA is better than Jamaica. Mexico, everything maybe in ballers quality, I would say, because Santiago Jimenez would be a good baller. Jimenez as well would be an next good baller. Antuna and those guys that's playing, they will be. They are still better than Jamaica because they have a style of play that is just so dominant. Based off how they create chances and how they close down spaces, and because we're a kick and run football in country, pretty much, it's hard for we to get over Mexico, even with less talents. But I would say that the starting 11 can compare with Mexico's starting 11. Jamaica's starting 11 can, if we put Greenwood in it, we can compare with them because you would have a Greenwood, Damari Gray, and Leon Bailey up front. So if we use Jimenez as the two, you maybe put Antuna, Jesus Corona are one of them. I still think it's slightly even, if not Jamaica ahead of them. All right. Then you go in midfield. That's where I think the midfield, because Alvarez and my boy Alvarez, and I would say Alvarez would be the standout. And to be honest, everybody else, because even the ones that play in Mexico, every time they play against Jamaica, they seem to always turn up and be some ridiculously good players. All right, preach JD, fifth or sixth. So fifth or sixth, all right. Third to second, G Mills, Jamaica, squad looking of players' values. At least the top echelon of players, I would say you could talk about third to second. But in quality, performances match with that, and systems, you can't put them third to second. Because to be honest, we can't put them above Costa Rica. We can't put them above Panama. We did beat Panama once. They beat us more than once. But we can't put it. You get me? Yes, it's tough. So based on what I saw, I would say Jamaica is lingering around not fifth, but sixth. Jamaica is sixth position. Jamaica is actually sixth position. Jamaica is actually sixth position because United States, Mexico, and Canada is above them, clear. Then Panama and Costa Rica still ranks above them. Results that they have gotten in the same time that we have. But I would say the squads that we have, I want to say that Jamaica squad would be better than Panama squad. But Panama seems to beat Jamaica and Costa Rica with better. They have better squads. So that's what I'm saying. That system is important. Panama, Costa Rica have always kept changing their squads over and over. Changing their coach over and over. So they don't sit on one squad, on one system. Jamaica change their coaches over and over. They don't sit on one system. Panama has the same coach. So, ironic. Panama keep beating Jamaica and Costa Rica. Yeah, so we can't put Jamaica over Panama. Panama is better than Costa Rica and Jamaica. But I think their squads, Jamaica and Costa Rica squad, is actually better than Panama's squad. Because they have... Ugalde is one of the best players in Russia. They have Costa Rica's maybe the best young players, them, under 21s. Only to rival with United States. You understand me? They have some of the best young players them coming through under 21s. You understand me? So with that said, it just shows you how important a system is, people. So Jamaica would be sixth, but I would say they would have ranked fourth on paper, slightly behind United States, Mexico, and Canada. Fourth on paper. But if Mason Greenwood comes in, you could say that they're challenging third spot. You understand me? Yes, so fourth on paper, sixth in reality, I would say, right behind all of those guys. All right, yes, so I think that is the perfect way to look at it. Big three, wait till Greenwood touch the road. You think, no, but big three alone can't play, City have a whole heap of forward. Haaland is one of the best in the world. You understand me? Savina comes in and Doku can pass anyone. But they are scoring goals, but if retention can't be balanced, you don't have the same high profile team you have. You only have 3 liability up there and no defenders. So that's what reached City over the last 2 months. You understand me? Because no retention is there. So big teams are based on retention. How much you can win back the ball between the defensive third and the midfield third. So you can push it back on unstable players. And because you have the quality in attack, you dominate. That's football, period. But if you can't retain the ball and you're talking about your front three will have nobody there. They're just going to stand up there and take pictures and be embarrassed. All right? Yes. So you're gonna get me embarrassed, people. Yes. So we have to be careful. We have to be careful. We can't just judge because we're saying, oh, you know, we have a front three. We have to win everything. You might see Liam Bailey, Damari Gray, and Mason Greenwood on the field, and we still get 5. We even play worse against United States because we don't have a stable midfield, and maybe our wide backs them that does not work as well with the new group. So we can't just, because we have them, we jump. That's if he comes and when he comes, people. We can't just jump to say that they have to deliver now. Because you have to have a system. That's why I've touched on Panama. Because that's the importance. We touched on Panama. Not because Jamaica players playing in some league, meaning they better than Panama. And no. Kouani, I know the players them. I'm naming all the players them. And you know I know the players them. And if I say some of Jamaica players are better, they are better. Because you know, people said I don't give Jamaica credit. So if I'm going to tell you that some of the players are better, they are better. Alright, they are better. Some of the young talents them show signs that they can be better than even Liam Bailey, Mikel Antonio, Ethan Pinnock. That is true. But at this point, Ethan Pinnock is better than every defender that Costa Rica has. Liam Bailey would still consider better than all forwards that Costa Rica has. Alright, Mikel Antonio would be on the same level, I would say, as Ugalde, because Ugalde is seriously talented. This kid, I am not going to doubt him. If you tell me that he's better than Mikel Antonio, I would agree as well. You get me? So you have players that they don't have as yet. So I would say that majority of Jamaica's players, I would put over Costa Rica's players. Alright? So Kouani, that was the point that I was trying to put forward. Alright, so how long we're here? 36 minutes. We still have a little more to go. Guys, drop a question so we can run through it. We have some good performances. Yo, JD, big up. Please keep up the great work. Thank you very much, Windbreak Villa. Dustin, Roving Ball player there. Alright, Roving Ball is here. Thank you very much. Alright, JD, Cameron Archer or Ellie Sims. You have to look at the style that Jamaica plays in and or what you want them to play. Cameron Archer is a more fleet-footed one than Elisim. Alright? For me. Alright? So, if you want to go with a more technical system and a pressing system and keep the ball, I would go with Archer more than Elisim. Alright? Elisim can fit in Jamaica team today and play today and just work with all of these big stone football type playing. You understand me? Yes. So, you have to look at what the strikers are. Cameron Archer can play more of a central forward role. Yeah, get me? Triple E, big up yourself, thanks for being here. Massive respect. Blake, Pinnock, Lati, Dexter, Aiden. Yeah, starting 11. Okay, nice. Guys, remember to smash the like button, share, and subscribe as you come in. Thanks, lovely people, for being here. Yeah. Bigger than Jonathan David is still bigger than Mason Greenwood on current, like his current trajectory. They would have slightly put Jonathan David ahead of him now, right? But based on how Mason Greenwood coming back, because they're in the same league, they are actually in the same league. Both of them performing well. Obviously, Jonathan David has the luxury to play in the Champions League, and I would say Jonathan David is having a better season than him, and based off last season, Jonathan David is still ahead of him. But if you give him a next season, both of them look like they can be in the same ballpark. You saw Jonathan David would have killed Liverpool yesterday. Yes, Jonathan David is a top baller. Top baller. Alright, top baller. I think he's the best in Concacaf. So he's the best in Concacaf Pulisic second. Yeah, No, it's a bit, and then you start talk about Ethan Pinnock, and you have to go with Jimenez as well, which is seriously good. You know, we have to look at McKennie in that as well. Tyler Adams coming back, and Bournemouth doing well with Tyler Adams. Giovanni Reina just naturally talented. I think we can look at a top 10 best talents in CONCACAF, and it will be looking good. Alphonso Davis is in and about it. Bambito, they are saying that he's the best already, which I know that is not true. That is just a Canadian bias, because Ethan Pinnock better than Bambito today. JD, you know about Tyrese Campbell. Is that the one at Charlton you're talking? Let me know if that's the one, and if so, I've watched that player, the wing player, if that's the one you're talking. All right. Yes, he run. Yeah, man. Yeah, this guy. That's why I told Wunu yesterday about his education. David, don't doubt him, man. David is becoming the next Salah as a striker, though. All right, just put something on his name. So, anyways, that is a nice video to make, top 10, yeah, but I have to do it with others, so people can do their top 10, and I can counter and hear what they have to say on that one. So anyways, now, let me talk about some other guys now, to show you what Jamaica doing. Malik Mothersille, not on the books as yet. He had an assist yesterday in League One, so he's rocketing up the numbers. In 2 games, he has 4 goals contribution, added to his, what? Around 13 at the time, so I think he's on 16, 17 goals contribution at this point, which is very good. We have Anderson, came in to win it for Charlton. So Anderson, which could be one of the 8s that we could develop, but he's playing currently 6, 8, and 10. And sometimes he's going out even wide as well. So he's still amongst his education. We talked about Amari Bell versus Greg Lay. Greg Lay's team, which is Oxford, came back to win that one. Alright, so Oxford performing very good after coming through the playoffs, beating Mothersille's team in the playoffs to make it to the championship. So Lay showcasing that he has this physical style that I think if you go more technical, he would be lost to some extent, you know, because you would have killed this game. But he is still, that's why the other day someone told me that we should pass Greg Lay. And I'm saying, Jesus Christ, you know, we ain't watching Greg Lay still, you know, to be honest, you know. He's better than what we give him credit, you know? Yes. King J said, Dixon scores a brilliant goal. Yes, I watched the goal, but I watched the level as well. So, I can't compare it to the next 2. I can just say, keep on doing what you're doing, and hopefully I see you at the level that I am talking on. I think that is not disrespectful. I think that is fair. Alright? Because we can't hype up one and downplay the others that are playing at a way higher level and doing better at a higher level. Alright? So I would have to do that on a different day. Alright? Greenwood is a completely different level of talent. It's not even close. Oh my God! Wunun, please, Wunun. Don't give up on Jonathan David. The guy is seriously good, Wunun. Please, God. Wunun, I actually think that his IQ is slightly better than footballing IQ. I would give it to Jonathan David, because I think that's what he uses more than anything else. I think the natural skills from Greenwood helps him to get out of tough situations more than Jonathan David. Jonathan David is movements more than anything else. Jonathan David comes to Manchester City, he scores 65 goals in one game. In one season, 65 goals. You get me? Jonathan David is real good. He just needs a dominant team. If he goes to Liverpool, 60 goals. Yeah. Greenwood news is fake. All know JFF no confirm it. David no good. Oh my God. 2 of them are very good players, man. Travis, because the man boss your team net. Because the man because the man boss your team net, Travis. That's why you make up stories. Oh, he no good. He bossed Real Madrid. Everybody net. The guy is good, man. Give him credit. Give him credit, man. David is no comparison to Greenwood. No. That's the one thing you're not going to get from me. And I don't just disrespect people like that, people. No, I won't do that. Alright? Yes. So, yeah. So, assist Mothersille, goal Anderson, goal in the championship from Greg Lay. Yeah. So you had good performances from Lati Bodir. He's back. We talked about KC Palmer carrying an injury. Look like he's going to be coming back within the next 3 weeks or so. Yes, because he scores. Nitro, because we were talking about him yesterday, and he came out and scored again. So they are upset, He is the best in Concacaf. He's the best player in Concacaf. I think he's ahead of Alphonso Davies at this point now. The guy is doing it too long, and you guys usually said, oh, it's in France only. Then he comes in the Champions League and dominating the Champions League. He's actually dominating the Champions League, And then we don't want to give him any credit. Oh, he needs to go to England now, dominate England, plus the Champions League again before we give him credit. No. Give the youth credit. Give the youth credit. Alright? Any player can score on Liverpool. No. Liverpool is running England now. Who said that? Any player can score on Liverpool? Who said that? It must be an Arsenal fan. Gee, people, I am done. Thank you very much. It has to be an Arsenal fan says something like that, because they are the ones running around telling people that they gave Liverpool the title. I can't. Oh my God. Only Arsenal fans behave like this. I can't. Oh Lord. Guys, they said that they gave Liverpool the title. They only played Liverpool one time, They only played Liverpool one time. But they are on the internet telling people that they gave Liverpool the title. Can People, take care. I'm going to bring the kid to school. Tomorrow I will try to get as much more information on this one so we can talk about it a little further. Maxwell, JD, I'm a lifetime Liverpool fan. Yes, but anytime, I don't want to come off as Arsenal hater because they're going to say all of those things. Alright? Yes, so people, take care. Please smash the like button on your way out and we will talk. I am going to just leave it. Alright, Sheridan says some Arsenal fan, but some of the populist ones, they are the ones on the internet doing these things. Alright, people?